Alrighty, continuing on with our shapes, we've got a trapezoid. Trapezoids are slightly different. Trapezoids are quadrilaterals with so only one pair of parallel sides. So again, we can show parallel with this triangle symbol on the line, which tells us that these two lines are parallel, and we consider these our base. Kind of call it like B1, B2, base 1 and base 2. And then connecting the two bases, we have legs. Now, as you look down here, sometimes the legs are the same size. And when the legs are the same size, we call it an isosceles trapezoid. And when you have an isosceles trapezoid, these angles are the same. These angles are the same. And my diagonals are congruent. Oops, not that one. It's like there and there. So again, only when you have an isosceles trapezoid are those two things true. Otherwise, you can't assume that. So we've got this mid-segment theorem for trapezoids. And the midsegment of a trapezoid is parallel to each base, and its length is 1/2 the sum of the lengths of the bases. So again, what does that mean? That means that if MN is the midsegment, so if this is the midsegment of my big, huge trapezoid here, then MN is parallel to AB, MN is also parallel to DC, and MN equals... So again, you can call it, I'm looking right here, you can say MN equals 1/2 base AB plus CD. And so kind of like a more generic way to say that is like your mid segment is going to be B1 plus B2 divided by 2. So again, whatever my top base is, whatever my bottom base, and I divide it by 2, that's going to help me find my mid-segment. So let's take a look at this example. In the diagram, MN is the mid-segment of the trapezoid PQRS. So it tells us that find MN. So again, I'm going to label this base 1. I'm going to label this base 2. And so my mid-segment is going to equal 12 plus 28 divided by 2. Which is 40 divided by 2, which equals 20. And that makes sense because, again, if I think about it being in the middle, I'm adding 8 from 12 plus 8 to get 20. I'm adding 20 plus 8 to get 28. Okay, again, not too much new here. Yes. Trapezoids are new, but we've already practiced finding congruence of diagonals, so that part doesn't change.